But unfortunately, that's a lot of what we do as artists. We compare ourselves with other people, with other artists, and that's not what you want to do. Remember that all levels of ministry are equally valid. What we want to see come out of workshops like this is grasp the idea of coming together and working together. And I could give you 100 stories. Amos, before we have a story, Amos 3:3 says, "Can two walk together except they be agreed?" I was in a workshop earlier today that was putting a band together, and I thought, boy, how important that is, because I was managing a band that had been together for like 10 years, and then all of a sudden they got the big deal, the record deal, a national exposure in a sense. And they're in the studio working on this, and the bass player says, my wife doesn't want me to tour. I think, oh, wait a minute. After 10 years of just playing locally around town, you know, all of a sudden, your wife doesn't want you to tour now that you've got this great opportunity. And one of the things that was so good in that workshop is they were stressing the importance of everybody being on the same page, everybody having the same vision, the same goal. Might not affect you as a solo artist, but if you're working with a group.
Well, it does with your family too.
And your family. Yeah, I think I wrote a whole chapter on that in a book on how to make it in music ministry, where I talked about the importance of bringing your family, bringing your spouse into the ministry. A story about a group that came out of our campus ministry, and this girl got married right out of high school, had the dream of the home and the picket fence and everything, and so she marries a guy in a band, and all of a sudden they're out on the road. And in this band, everybody had a job but her. You know, one of the wives did the sound, one of the wives ran the table where they sold their CDs, or at back then we didn't have CDs, we probably had 8 tracks or something, you know. Might have had cassettes, I don't even know if they had been around then. But she had to learn. At one time she realized that God had given her a complementary gift, and so she took over doing the follow-up for the band. So if somebody came to the Lord during the concert, maybe 10 kids got saved one night, she was the one that communicated with them and built a beautiful ministry together. So it's important that, as I said, can two walk together except they be agreed?